Hello. I just feel guided to share this short message to whoever needs to hear this. Lately, I noticed that I've been encountering a lot of souls or people who feel like they just need to have a wake up call to remember who they are and to remember who they are capable of in this lifetime. And it's been a common pattern that whenever people interact with me, they realize that they have actually been doing what they've been called doing to do in many lifetimes. And if you are the one watching this, hearing this message, then maybe if there are some patterns that are showing up in your life, a pattern of situations or circumstances or a pattern of people you are being encountering or like you've just been meeting lately, then maybe you are just not aware of it, but you are actually just remembering aspects of who you are that you've been doing in many lifetimes. A lot of us here have been here for many, many lifetimes. We've spent so many incarnations doing the same thing all over. And even though we are also doing the same thing, we are actually encountering these many opportunities and situations that have actually been a repetition of the past. But that's the thing. Why does it keep on repeating? And maybe it's because there is something that you need to finish or that you just need to overcome that you probably didn't do in the past. In other traditions, people believe in incarnation. There are a lot of practices who does believe in that. And for me, I personally believe that's true. We have most of us who are incarnated here in this plane of existence have a lot of karma that we carried in many lifetimes that we need to serve. And it's not just entirely bad, but it could also be just good karma. And sometimes we just don't realize that these patterns that keep on repeating in our life, all of the situations, all of these people that we keep on seeing or even just inviting in our presence could actually be what we need to work on. So, if there are a lot of things that you feel like are repeating, you may never know, but it has already been a repetition of the past. So, if that is happening to you right now, ask yourself, are you doing something that is of alignment to you or not? Because maybe in your previous lifetimes, you probably did something and it didn't work out the way that it should. And maybe that thing is happening to you right now because it's telling you that whatever happened that didn't work out in that lifetime, you have the opportunity in this lifetime to work it out, to really do something, to re strategize, or just find a way so that you won't repeat the same mistakes. But other times, there are also other people who just do the same things because that is what they are called to do. So we are really advised to just practice discernment, to just follow what we feel is right for us. And this really is being well practiced with our connections to different people. Often we don't know that these people that we encounter now could actually be the same people that we have already encountered in many lifetimes. And maybe they are actually teaching us a lesson, teaching us what we need to work on, what we need to avoid doing that have failed in the past. and probably for us just to remember what we are capable of. So if you feel that you are in this phase of your life, that you are like just purging or just releasing a lot of connections, a lot of obligations, responsibilities that no longer aligns to you, then maybe it is because you are ready for the next chapter, ready to clean out any past cycles or anything that may have happened in your previous lifetimes that you want to correct in this lifetime. Because for me, I personally believe that I am also going through the same things. We are all going through the same thing. And it is time that we really need to be more conscious, to be more aware that these things exist because we are all energetic beings, we are all energetic bodies, and energy is neither created nor destroyed. That's why I really believe that if we have spent many lifetimes living, repeating the same patterns, then maybe this time it's time for us to just do things differently or just do something that can make a bigger impact for us. You know what that is already. It's just a time for you to just call back your power, call in that power that you have already had with you for many lifetimes that you probably just forgot. And a lot of us here have been very stubborn, have been stuck in the matrix, stuck in the unconscious patterns of our ego selves because we have the fear of the unknown. We have the fear of power of what we're capable of actually doing. And me speaking here to you is also my way of releasing myself of this fear of what I'm also capable of doing. Because maybe that is the point of what I'm doing right now to help you as well to remember what you are capable of doing. So, if you are at that phase of your life that you feel like it's really time for a big change, then maybe this is your message, a message of remembrance that you have already been doing this in many lifetimes. It's just really time for you to get back, to call in your power, and just to remember that if you have already been doing a lot of this in many lifetimes, then it's time that you just call that back in. You don't know unless you try. And it's time that we just put ourselves outside of our comfort zone, outside of what we feel like we need to do just to preserve the peace and the comfortability of our lifestyle or our day to day life. But maybe this is really your time to just go out there and just do something that you've been longing to do, and the time is really now. So if this is for you, I support you and know that there are a lot of us here who are just really stepping into our power, and that time is really now. You can do it. You've already been doing it in many lifetimes. So why are you doubting yourself in this lifetime? So if this is for you, then I hope that once you step into what you are called to do, just practice discernment and feel what is right for your body. This is no longer a time for us to play it small. This is a time for us to reconnect what has already been there for many, many lifetimes. So I hope this message gets received by you and it could also give you a boost. So, with that said, have a wonderful day and just remember it's time.